everybody, it's Connie with Connie's Crafty Corner. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. First of all, if I look a little sleepy, which I don't know if I do on this thing, I think this light makes everybody look better than they are. Well, I shouldn't say that. I know it makes me look better than I am. I've not been sleeping the last couple of weeks. I do not know what's wrong with me. You know, I told you guys I ran out of my ADD medicine. And I still haven't got it. It's been 3 weeks now, and I can tell a huge difference in my quality of life. I mean, I have not, you know, I showed you guys those quilts in last week's video. Sadie and I was going to put the binding on and do all that. They're still laying right here where I made my last video. See? Planning on going to North Carolina next week, so I have to get that one done. And then my grandson's birthday is at the end of this month, so I have to finish his. But anyway, I have got a little bit done since last video, but, you know, I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to quit saying I'm sorry. I know I do that all the time. Okay, I showed you guys these two. Let me make sure I'm showing you the right ones. These two hats in last video, right? Telling you I was going to go out of my comfort zone. Excuse me, I dropped one. And, you know, try new colors and do that. And I do love these so much. And then I told you guys I was working on a worsted weight one. Well, I had used the counts for the DK, so I made a big hat. And I've already talked to somebody who said they have a big head and they want it, but this is the worsted weight. I'll show you all three of them. Here's the DK beside it, and there's the worsted weight. You can see the difference in size. And even though it was made with the same size needle and everything, this weight, you know, yarn, of course, worsted weight is worsted. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I can't talk. It's thicker, so therefore it makes things bigger. Use same stitch count and everything, and that's where it's made it too big for me, because this is 105 stitches, and the worsted weight, the 4-weight pattern, I'm gonna quit trying to say that other word, is 80. So this is like, what, 25 stitches too big? But I hope it fits who I'm sending it to. So it's big, but I mean, I can put it on and it don't look horrific, but it's just too big for me. So I did get this done, and I got, and this was made with that trilogy yarn, and I don't know the name of all of them. And I made another hat. This is out of Felicia, the worsted weight, and the color is beatnik, and this has 218 grams, and this is how much I have left over, and this is the hat I made. It looks a little pointed, but when you put it on, it looks okay. I love, love, love how this one turned out. It is so pretty. I didn't make it for anybody specifically. I wonder if I did my decreases wrong. I know I didn't. Maybe I did. Look how that thing wants to point up. But anyway, I love how it finishes off on the top and all that. But this is a worsted weight, and this is with the 80 stitches. And this is with the 105. Well, is that the right one? It's awful big. Yeah, I guess it is. Y'all, I told y'all I'm the most prepared YouTuber in the world. Gosh, yes, I guess it is. Anyway, this is the one with 105 stitches. And this is the one with 80 stitches. See the difference? So, but I love this Jiffy. This stuff is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. Buttery soft. Feels amazing. It's machine washable. It is splitty. I can tell you that when you're trying to, especially knitting. I don't think I've ever crocheted with it. If I have, I don't remember. But I think it turned out, I love the stitch definition it gives. It's beautiful. So I'm on a hat kick. I don't know if y'all notice in the trends of how I knit and crochet and sew also. If I'm enjoying doing a project, I'll make it over and over, and I just can't help it. This is another dishcloth I finished. I've probably done about 6 or 7 of these, and I'm still working on that cone of cotton, the peaches and cream, or the lily, the other one, you know what I'm talking about. Trying to use it up to see how many I can get done. But this is my knit dishcloth. And I have started, I think it's called the Blackberry Crescent Shawl. I saw Carrie Penny making it. And I've started it over 2 or 3 times because I can't focus. I know I'm harping on that a lot, but I'm telling you, the difference between being on medication and off medication is shockingly different for me. I didn't know it was going to affect me this much. But anyway, this is what I've gotten done so far. It's a crescent shawl. I will link the pattern down below. There's my tail. But I don't know if I'm going to finish. I don't know because it's got a, I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm trying to see if y'all can see it. It's really fuzzy yarn. See, can y'all see that? And I don't know if I'm well, now that I'm looking at it in the camera, it is pretty. But this is the ball of yarn, and I don't have the thing. Hold on just a second, you guys. As I about fall and bust my hind end. It's this Angora lace. I got this on, I guess, clearance on Premier's website. It is, I got it like 2 or 3 years ago. This is a hand wash dry flat. This is 50% superwash merino. Oh my goodness, I can't tell. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it where they've written it to where I can understand what's 50. Y'all, if I had any sense, I'd be dangerous. It's 50% superwash merino, 20% Angora, and 30% nylon. And it's super soft too. I don't know what colorway this one's in, but I think the colors are beautiful. I'm probably gonna, the jury's out on this because I think I've made a mistake. You can't tell it if I have. I mean, you know, but to be honest with you, I don't even remember what row I'm on, so I'll probably start over. This did not take long to do. This is not a hard pattern. You just have to think just a tiny bit. And also this yarn, the way it's fuzzy or the way it knits up, I don't know if I'm loving working with it. I've started 2 or 3 projects with this stuff before, and I've always ripped it out, and there is a reason for that. So I don't know. Maybe I should just try crocheting with it and see how it goes from there. And also, I started a fingering weight Ross hat, and I'm down to starting the decreases. And this is a sock weight yarn from Southern Skeins. And here it is wound up in the ball. And y'all, this is a little handprint that my daughter gave me of Roe, and it says Happy Father's Day, but she made these little keychains with his handprint on back in June. I think that's when Father's Day is. And I found it the other day. But this is how much I've got done on it. Like I said, I'm doing the decreases. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of fingering weight hats. I mean, this turned out pretty. The colors are real pretty. But I don't know. I don't think I like them. I don't think I'll make another one. I have made a couple. But I thought I'd see how this worked striped up. But I don't know. I think it turned out really pretty though. But I just don't think it's my favorite hat to make as far as, but first of all, it takes forever because it's fingering weight. If I sit down, I could have a worsted weight hat made in a day. If I would just sit down, it wouldn't take me all day either and just concentrate. But I've been struggling a little bit with that lately. So, but anyway, I just wanted to chit chat for a little while also. I know I've beat this dead horse, but I'm telling you guys, you know, when you're dealing with any kind of a mental health issue, people get embarrassed to talk about it. And I hope that people are not embarrassed to, you know, just let people know how you feel, or to just not feel ashamed to tell people that you're struggling with something. I have really struggled dealing with getting my medication from the pharmacy because I have a shame within myself for some reason asking for my prescription and wondering where it's at. Because it is, you know, they consider it a controlled substance. And I know people that, you know, I don't know personally anybody that abuses it, but I know it is a drug that's abused out there. I don't feel like it makes me high or makes me feel any kind of a euphoric, whatever that word is, you know, where you feel good. I can't think of the name of the word. It just calms me down. It just really helps me focus. It helps me stay on task. It just makes me feel normal. I can't really describe. And, you know, being without it these last 3 weeks, my mind's been continually racing. I have started so many projects and not even worked on ones that are very important. I pulled out several of the whips under this in the floor that I had laid here and took them downstairs yesterday and said, I have got to start on these before I pull out any more new yarn because they're stressing me out. They're really stressing me out. And I was talking to Charlene again. She called me the other day and we were talking, and she's so sweet. Thank you for calling me. I needed that talk the other day. And, you know, she says if she don't enjoy a project, she just rips it out. And, you know, it's not that I don't enjoy working on what I'm working on. I get very easily bored with it. And I was doing so much better, you know, back when I had my medication than I'm doing now. And I don't know if it's, you know, I sometimes think maybe now it's worse that I don't have it and knew what it was like before, because that was my normal, you know. That's the way I lived my life for so many years, not realizing I had an issue. But also to let you know, the reason my prescription's been delayed so much, there is a huge shortage of the medication. And they are going to fill half my prescription today. And if they get it back or in stock in 2 weeks, before 2 weeks is over, they'll go ahead and fill it. But if not, I have to get a new prescription. So we'll see how that turns out. But anyway, I just hope that you guys, if any of you are living any kind of shame or embarrassment or anything of something that you can't help, that you're dealing with, you know, start a conversation with people and just let them know and normalize it in your life. Like, I use the word fat because I'm a fluffy big girl. I don't find shame in that word at all. It is what it is, you know. I know that I'm overweight. I'm happy. I'm healthy. Now, do I think I would be healthier if I lost some weight? I'm not delusional to think that I wouldn't be. I have lost a little bit. I've lost around 20-ish pounds just because I changed my eating habits, which, by the way, has helped me tremendously because I think sugar messed with me bad. So that's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I really don't have a whole lot to talk about. Except feelings and that kind of thing and what's going on crazy in my life. Mom's doing good. She went to the doctor, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, and she's going to an internist, family doctor. I don't know exactly which one it is. And he prescribed her an Alzheimer's drug, which her neuropsychologist in Colorado said that she absolutely shouldn't take because the side effects are worse than any benefit she would get out of the medication. She took it one day, and honestly, it was horrific on her body. The side effects, the nausea, the diarrhea, the sleeplessness, the confusion, everything. She had every side effect on that medication. So I think that the doctor's going to be informed, and my sister will, you know, for sure know that the psychologist knew what she was talking about. So, and it's not that Kim did it hoping a miracle or anything. The doctor just wanted to try and see what happened. If any of you guys are praying people, say a prayer for Mom. She's got her days and nights mixed up, and it's been extremely difficult on my sisters, and they need your prayers too. So, maybe that's why I'm not sleeping. I'm having sleeplessness for them because I can't imagine what they're going through. But I told you guys that Sarah and Garrett and Rowan were coming. It's this weekend. I think I may have confused people, but it is this coming weekend. And Sarah and Rowan's not going to be able to come because Sarah's got a dear friend that she was a sorority sister with in college who's having a baby shower this weekend. And that friend has been so supportive of Sarah throughout everything, her wedding, her baby showers, and everything, that Sarah just doesn't have the heart to miss the shower. And I completely understand because we're going to go see them the next weekend for Rowan's first birthday. Can you guys believe he's going to be a year old? I remember when Ella from No Catchy Name was talking about her daughter being a year old. I just could not believe how fast that went. And now look at Rowan. He's a year old. He's saying a couple words. He's walking. He has just changed so much. It's just unbelievable. But thank goodness I got to see him walk some of his first steps. Not exactly his first, but the last time I was with him, he just toddled across the floor, and it's just the cutest thing. I don't know if I showed you guys his 11th-month-old pictures with his outfit on, but Sarah has informed me that I can't show many more pictures of him on the internet. She's seen something about AI and how it's taken over people's faces and aging them and making parents think that it's their child and just all this stuff, and it scared her a little bit. But she shows him all over social media, so I don't understand the difference. So I'm going to use the pictures that she posts to show you guys. So I don't think she'll mind. If she's posting it, I can too. So let's see, what else was I going to say? I think that's all, you guys. Oh, we got a beef delivered today. My husband ordered a whole beef for the two of us. He's lost his mind. It took me, I can't tell you how long to get that stuff in our freezer, and thank goodness it fit. And I don't know if I shared this with you guys, because I don't know if I've posted a video since I did this, but if I have, I apologize for telling you the story twice. But I may have already told you guys, I think it's been a couple weeks ago, I left our freezer door open and lost everything in it. And that was a blessing and a curse, because the curse was we lost several $100s worth of meat, but the blessing is this would not have fit anywhere in my house if I'd had that other stuff. I'm sad that I lost what I did, but there is a silver lining at the end of it, that we have room for all this meat. And oh my gosh, I think we're going to share some of it with our children, because it's just ridiculous. I told Jill, we don't eat this much red meat. It'll take us 3 years to eat this much, because we don't eat that much of it. We usually eat a lot of chicken and some red meat. So, but anyway, it's a blessing. I mean, we're blessed that we were able to get it, but it was awful putting it up. I have no stomach for red meat right now. But I think I'll quit blabbing along and let you guys go. And I appreciate you so much for watching my video. Also, I want to tell you, we have these analytics that we can look at, and I noticed that there's a lot of people that do watch my videos that's not subscribed. So if you want to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And also hit that notification bell, and and also, if any of you guys have any questions for me or have any topic you want me to talk about, please put it down in the comments below, because I need some suggestions. I can be a pretty creative person, but I sometimes need a little nudging in a direction in which I can expand on that. So if any of you guys have any questions or comments or suggestions for things you want me to talk about, I would greatly appreciate it. I know some of you guys are wanting me to watch me do the long arm, but I'm so new and so self-conscious. I may just do it and let y'all see how I mess up. But I'm still trying to figure out how to film it. So anyway, you guys, y'all have an amazing day, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye.